Oh, one guy missing. I have no teammate in Red Bull. Really? Wait. Gregory. I do have a teammate. We are waiting for him. Shit. Would prefer to have no teammate, to be honest.
Ja.
Mm. When are we starting? When are we starting? Ting, 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 ting. Hmm. I hate this trip. Brr. Hmm. Brr.
With it, but you can.
Oh my god, it's almost raining.
Big snap on the rim.
the scammer texted you this?
My female dog has given birth. Are you interested?
Kurwa. What? How was that? Level 0.9. I'm taking it. Not gonna lie, I'm taking it. He Kane carried, I think. Yeah, God coming. Goat is here. Ah. Okay, interesting. No, 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 no.
Coqueto.
0.4 middle. What the fuck? He put the first. Oh.
Check. You there?
Yes, I am. Shit. Oh, 1 millisecond. GG's.
Nice.
The curb made me jump so high.
He's cooking. Yay.
There is out. What did you wanted to tell me?
Nothing.
Okay.
There's no F2 stream. I don't know why.
There is. I'm pretty sure.
It's not on right now. Yeah, Felipe
Because I got a
Sousa's.
notification.
I think it's pretty.
I don't know. Do you have the stream? You don't, right?
No.
At the end of the quali, I will send you. Probably. I think I can send you. I got a notification for F2 stream, so yeah, you're right. There is no stream. What the fuck? He closed, maybe he crashed.
Yeah. I have Felipe
Because
Sousa's. He's streaming F2. YouTube.
what lap time is Felipe Sousa doing?
I don't know, he's 10th. He's in the pits coming out.
Will be hard to improve.
Mm-hmm.
Him on Lukomski's DNF. Yeah, you have a 10th in the middle. But
Maybe I need to be the one doing the stream, the commentary, if no one's gonna stream. Oh,
and hoping that the rear sticks enough. And that's the sort of thing that you've got to do around Monaco. You've just got to, as Mario Andretti said, if you're feeling comfortable in the car, you're
no
not
way I
going
got
quick enough.
bumped.
And a few of the drivers exemplifying that tonight. One being Nelson Alves, who's not improving in that first sector. The Williams on, well, currently it's an all Williams, almost back of the grid, ignoring Jerry Van. Oh wow!
Again.
Oh wow, Ben Marples. Wow, he knocks the he knocks part of his front wing off at the end of the lap, but who cares? Because he's improved by another 10th. He's taken another 10th out of the rest of the field, and nobody's able to match him.
No, at all. What a session it's been so far
they got the stream
by
working.
Ben Marples, as I'm on board here with Nelson Alves looking to try and take an improvement, but he can't because he,
P5.
unfortunately, has invalidated his lap. Angelo Dortenzio
Mhm.
goes up into third place. Of course, these now are probably your final runs, as we've had a car DNF through. That's Rishan at the Nouvelle Chicane, and then Top Air retires as well on the exit of the chicane. We've got 4 retirements now in this qualifying session. It's been a very intense one so far, but of course we still have a battle here for pole position. What can Sergio Cerino do? He can't find an improvement. What about Daniel Koi? Can he try and take an improvement in this lap? Currently P12 at the moment on a 106.956. Can he try and take pole to the line? He goes into the top 10 there with a 106.772. And I'm just trying to find who's
I
up
got
front.
to
We've got
10th in
Keanu
there
as well,
also.
he's down on his
Mhm.
time. Benzoni's up by
Yes.
half a tenth in the first sector. And at the moment, we do see, of course, oh, Benz's out. Oh my God, into to back, and Benz's hit the wall, and unfortunately, that's his session over. We've had a lot of retirements so far.
Invalid.
In qualifying, Leo Lund's
Okay.
but he won't find the improvement. Daniel Shelson
Should be
only
P5.
reaches a top 10 place. What about Liam Stevens? He goes back
Bro,
into the
Ben is
mix.
clear.
Don't think anyone
Portents.
here
Yeah.
will
Ed.
find an improvement.
Oh
Maybe
my
Sergio
God.
Sobrino, he's up in that first sector.
How is it actually
Let's see,
possible?
what can Sergio do in the middle sector now? Heading into Tabac at turn number 12. Get the car turned in nicely. Keep it on the power as you
Between
go through.
P2 and
Looks like nearly a 10
P5, it's
in
really
that
close
second
though.
sector. So he's got
P6.
one chance here to try and topple that pole position
I
spot.
swear
He's
if
gonna
I
find a
cooked
lot
a
in
good
the final
last,
sector now as he heads out
if I
the
did
final
not
corner now
invalid.
up
Oh
towards the
fuck,
line.
I
We'll see
forgot to
what will it be
screenshot.
here for Sergio Sobrino.
Anyway,
Goes up, I think, into P8 there.
what is my last?
The lap time's really coming down right at the end of that session, but
Yeah,
also the tyres coming off. Drivers may be pushing just that little bit over the limit
fuck,
to
I
try
have
to catch up to Ben Marples, your pole man.
so much time. P5 is still good though.
Over 4 tenths behind with Angelo D'Ortenzio and Riccardo Benzoni and Keanu Leotard just sticking onto the rear of the Swede. Then it's Jan Halliday only just behind. All these times incredibly close together. I talked about the grouping and it's happened again, but they're even closer this time. Lukomski in 7th, Sobrino in 8th, Liam Stevens in 9th with Daniel Koya rounding out the top 10. Daniel Kjeldsen in 11th, just ahead of Rishan Jacobs, and then Felipe Sousa, Nelson Alves, top 8, and then Jerry Van Bussel rounds out the grid. But yeah, interesting.
Actually, there was a virtual safety car. Everyone just pitted lap 4.
Yeah.
One.
From P14 and P15.
Lap 1.
Lap 4.
It's not ideal at all for the
Okay.
Williams team, considering they're sitting both in the top 4 in the standings, so they've got a lot of work to do from those positions. But yeah, definitely a bit of a mixed up grid, of course. See Leo Lund up in the top 2. We've got Keanu as well up in the
Turn
top
the
5.
turn the Radman on.
Sobrino jumping into
Yeah,
that,
we'll do
top
after
place.
in
So
the
very surprising
wait,
and
I will do
probably
it right
interesting to
now.
see what happens once we get our way into the
telemetry
Grand Prix. I do
settings.
presume we'll have a restart, so I'm not sure if we'll
Tell
leave
me
the
if it's
session on the stage, so
working.
I'm just going to stay put for now and
I think I turned in game
we'll see
too.
what happens there, but I'm not quite sure how the restart
Yeah, I did it.
works here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I did.
And Jonas says Ben needs to touch some grass. He certainly does, because that was a very quick lap indeed. And we're just going to see if we have a restart. But I don't know. I think we do.
Working? No?
A pole by 4 tenths at Monaco is absolutely ludicrous.
No.
It's not. Oh, yeah, but I know what I did.
It is absolutely ridiculous.
I forgot to
It is
open
just
Radmin. Like
Ben Marples with
I
Yeah.
did in the settings in game, but not on.
Yeah,
that
it should
second lap
work.
that he did would have been enough for pole position. But
Yeah.
instead,
Oh, it's
he
working
decided
now.
to go in and throw another one in.
Perfect.
It's absolutely insane from the McLaren that he was just able to keep finding those improvements, just keep finding them. And in the end, he looked more like touching the 105s than the 107s. But yeah, just the McLaren, he's going to do well. People are going to do well if they're able to get anywhere near him, let alone catch him today. But qualifying pace is so very different to race pace, and so I could be proven completely wrong.
You certainly could, and we're just waiting now for people to retire from the session and we can get underway with the race. And for some reason, people are still just driving round when they should be retiring. But yeah, it will be a very interesting race indeed. And we haven't got long to go before, of course, we go back into the main session. Liam Stevens can sort out the grid order, and then we can get underway with the race. And of course, good evening to Corey as well. Of course, has been in F2 a couple of times over the past season or two, and I think at one point it was meant to be on F5, but unfortunately F5 didn't happen in terms of broadcasting. So Corey was kind of hung out
What
to
a
dry for
goated
the rest of that season. But
P5.
good to have you in the chat, Mr. Corey, and. Yeah,
I'm
like I
actually
said, we're
pretty
at a
happy
very
with
fortunate
this,
point where
to
we
be
actually
honest.
stall and just think of things to say. Normally I'd have
I was
better
expecting
standings
way
and
worse than that.
parameters and stuff to look up, but unfortunately none of that is available.
I would say in F3 there was a big pace difference.
on my
It was like
OBS. So we
that's
will
just how it is
pause
at
for a moment.
Monaco.
We're going to have a quick word from our sponsors at GT
Mhm.
Omega.
What was the poll on 0.6 now?
I mean, like in the race, there was a big pace difference too. Like there's big gaps at the end.
Once again,
Like winner won by 2 seconds and another 2-second gap.
Cars converge in a very small space, and someone's got to give.
And somehow there was
Yeah.
a 22-second gap.
Absolutely, here we go then, down
Oh,
towards
man.
Sandor. Make our way through, and a wide berth
I need
for the rest
to I don't know what strategy will I do. I know the strategy, but I don't know. How can I explain?
The lap number?
When I will pit.
Yeah, it's based on the pace, based on how fast people are driving. It showed just your camera on stream, so you know.
I know.
Okay.
I sent you a message. But I cannot know because there is the traffic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest. First, I need to do a good first lap. Yeah, first lap.
Interesting race indeed. I really can't wait to get into it because I mean, I've commentated Monaco a lot of times here in PSGL, of course. E Series have done it, I think, twice. I remember the one race we did F3 season 32,
And
and we had
I'm scared it's gonna rain.
25 seconds or something like that. So we
Oh
can see
my
that
god!
again tonight here with Ben
Imagine
Marbles.
it's raining.
Yes, there's a safety car, but I don't know if it's been fixed, Joseph. But I do know at one point there was a glitch where the safety car just didn't work.
If it's raining, what tires do I go?
Inters, hot wets.
Okay. Yeah, I saw your video. That's why I'm asking. It's really clear or not?
There was a WR World race where it was like full wets, but most people started inters, and after like 5 laps, it was inters were better.
Yeah. I mean, it may be slower for a few laps, but when it gets to temps and stuff,
Yeah, and they had to pit again. They tried to go. People tried to go the whole race, but they couldn't.
yeah.
You certainly do not, especially around a track like Monaco, which is one of the most interesting and obscure tracks on the Formula One
What is
calendar.
this?
And we have got everyone in. We have got everything sorted, but for some reason we're just not readying up yet. So I think Liam will still be just sorting out the grid and getting everything sorted. But yeah, hopefully we haven't got long before we get
When
away
is it
into
starting?
the
Oh.
main session now. As I can see, lobby being updated, so that's the grid is being edited as we speak. And I know it's a bit early, but we've got nothing else to talk about. Guys in the chat, let us know, who do you think could try and take a victory tonight around this circuit? Because I think it's one of those
Ready
where
up.
absolute
Starting. Let's
go.
Oh!
Pauls is looking more than strong at this point, isn't he? So we've only got 20 seconds to go before
The camera
we enter the session.
Yeah, I put the camera.
after the setup.
Yeah, no, but yeah. I will remove it after the setup and strategy. I mean, I know everyone will go to the same strategy, I think, but whatever. I don't know what should I do. I mean, I will adjust with the guys ahead of me and behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking scared.
On those and could easily get himself within 5 or 6 points of those two, depending how their races go today. As we are just waiting for everybody to load in, just wait for Felipe Sousa
No
to
rain.
get themselves in, and then we'll be heading into preparation for the Grand
What's
Prix.
the
of course,
fuel?
where everybody needs to
Someone mentioned PSG. Someone said 47.3.
Yeah, that's what I got. Let me put the setup. Everything should be fine there.
Yep.
Scene should be on.
Good luck.
Virtual safety car.
You could pit the hearts.
How many hards? You know?
No one on 13th is hards. Most of the grid is mediums. Oh, 7th is hards. I would pit the hards if it stays.
I'm ready.
Okay. Good. Someone got 10 seconds for being in the pits.
Oh my god.
For a collision, so you probably can get that removed.
What the fuck is this?
So 5 cars did not pit.
Tell me how much tire were per lap after this lap.
Okay. You're about 1.5, 1.6 per lap. It's fine. Be around 60% by the end.
it would be nice if tonight could be a night that he could get a win and take some glory here around the Principality as he heads his way through the end of that first sector. Of course, our two leaders, Leo Lund and Ben Marple, doing a very grand job at the moment, but of course, strategy could be the thing that harms them in this Grand Prix. Of course, Angelo D'Ortenzio, our net leader, is P6 and he's only 18.9 seconds back, and I reckon that at the moment, yeah, they're probably going to be a couple seconds behind when they pit. I think it's around 20 seconds here. I'm not 100% sure, though.
And yeah, I mean, it's something interesting to note as well. While I was just because I wasn't listening to you at all.
First warning.
I was watching, but I was looking at the timing screens. Interesting to note that Leo Lund and Ben Marples, well, they're breaking free of Jan Halliday by a ridiculous amount. I mean, those mediums, they're going to give a huge advantage. Not that much, as we've lost the other Kit Sauber in this race. And that is Daniel Coyer out of the race. No safety car involvement, but he's just binned it on the in the chicane, and that is a double retirement now for the Kick Sauber team.
Yep. So I think it still shows that the safety car glitch still exists. Literally F122, F123, and F124. This glitch has been a thing. The safety car just doesn't work at Monaco.
Well, that's going to certainly make the racing. That's certainly going to make the racing very interesting, as gaps are already forming. Only two drivers now, Leo Lund and Rishan Jacobs, are in DRS. Of anybody ahead of them, I reckon now we can get back to talking about how pretty Monaco is. I was there recently.
Oh,
as a matter of fact, I was. Yeah, I walked. I did a little track walk, as is customary. But yeah, all the barriers.
I'm way faster than Ricardo.
Yeah, the fastest guy.
Maybe you have wing damage, so cannot say that I'm faster. Finally.
Beautiful. No damage.
Fuck, he scared me. When he touched the wall.
Yeah.
And I went into the wall as well.
No damage. Lots of people have one warning.
Oh, Ben got wing damage. Safety car.
I think you want to stay out. Did you go harder or no?
No,
Okay, then you got one set of herds, so I would stay out. You only have 11% wear.
that's not really good because. Fuck. I mean, the one who could win the race is in the wall.
That's good.
Is there any mediums that didn't pit?
There's 3 herds.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm P4 because the odds are fucked.
So they're gonna pit now.
Yeah, but they're gonna go for mediums.
Correct.
That was so stupid from me.
Mediums, they'll be about 75% at the end.
Yeah, he will probably box again.
Yeah.
Bro, my phone fold and pressed exit. What a dickhead. Ah, Mag safe is not safe.
So first and second are both on 8 lap old tires. Third is on 2 lap old hards. Fourth is on new mediums. Fifth is
Yeah.
you. Sixth is new mediums.
I think Keanu will pit this lap again.
You mean Jan? Yeah.
His name is Jan.
Yeah, and fourth. And Nelson, maybe. We'll see.
Oh my god.
So the top 5 all have 1 warning.
I'm burning some fuel.
Yep.
Yeah, they are not pitting. Fuck, I forgot to. I have no wing damage, right?
Nope. No wind damage.
And who's behind me with fresh hearts? And which position?
It is 12th and 13th. They pitted again.
What position?
12th and 13th.
Oh, okay. They are far away.
They're far
so-
away.
Yeah, yeah. Not really a problem.
Third has fresh hards.
Okay.
But everyone else has the same as you. All right, stop.
There is my.
Stop burning fuel. You're overheating your engine.
Yeah, I know.
Right, your engine's 150 right now.
40. I mean, it won't overrate at Monaco, I think, but
Yeah.
I have way too much fuel.
wait another lap.
He certainly will, but I do think that Benzone is struggling here. He does look like he's really struggling with the car a little bit. And of course, losing that time to Angelo, the gap's just over 9/10 of a second. We'll see what Leo Lund can do, because he has closed in on a couple of occasions on that last lap as we head our way towards Sandoval again, down towards Massenet. And this is Nelson Alves here on the back of Keanu Latour, looking to try and get into the top 5 possibly in his Williams. But of course, we presume we'll have to pit again due to obviously going on to a set of the medium tyres on lap 10. So we head our way down to Mirabeau, into the Grand Hotel Hairpin, or whatever it's called now. It's got about 7 different names at the same time. So we do see Felipe Sousa there making a move on Liam Stevens. Liam's up the inside, Felipe's on the outside. They lock tyres, heading through down towards Portier. Liam's on the outside, of course, Felipe on the inside. We could see a bit of a switchback there. Nothing can be
Guys,
made
what's
as
up,
Nelson
Julian?
Alves does get past Keanu Latour, heading down towards the Nouvelle Chicane. Liam Stevens now gets overtaken by his teammate, Jerry Van Bussel. Not sure what happened to Liam, but he has dropped a lot of time there. So maybe he ran into contact on the exit of Portier with Felipe.
Yeah, surely he did, because 2.6 seconds and increasing now. We'll see if Felipe's not got any damage. So, well, has Jerry? I think Jerry might. Nope, he hasn't. That was just a little bit of a lighting issue for me. But yeah, just 2.5 seconds now is the gap between himself and top 8, and so it's really the top 10 who've broken away into their own field, into their own fight. And reminder then that only the top 10 get points. So for Felipe, for Jerry, and for Liam, from this point onwards, it's probably full pride. Liam is dropping off from the back of Jerry Van Bussel, but he doesn't seem to have any wing damage, so it's simply a skill issue from the Alpine there. And, well, he's one of 3 drivers, or one of 4 now, that Simon Lukomsky has dropped out without that DRS. And he is, yeah, I think he's going to struggle to get back into it at this point, because that gap is just continuing to increase. Benzone has gotten back into it on Angelo D'Ortenzio. So the battle for the lead could be just about to light up.
It certainly could, bro. I definitely do think that Leo Lund's got a lot more pace at the moment. There we are. Leo Lund's got a lot more pace in his V-Carb. Of course, he is on 6-lap fresher tyres, but also looks a little bit more comfortable in the car, and of course is on the front row in qualifying. So, yeah, Leo Lund very quick at the moment. We'll be looking.
How the
soon
fuck are the
to
leaders so
ahead of
quick?
Ricardo Benzone, 'cause
Yep.
I know that. I think Leo thinks that, well, if you go out the move past Ricardo, get into the DRS of Angelo, he can
Gotta
pull
use a
himself
little
up
bit.
with him and then just try and go for some moves later in the race. But yeah, you can see up the hill, Ricardo really struggling, or he's just lifting off, because Leo Lund's right on the rear of him as they head their way down towards Casino. And of course down towards Mirabeau, we'll see Leo Lund, does he go for a send? No, but he'll be surely thinking about it, I think, as they head into the hairpin. Can't make a move there. Ricardo again making a bit of a mistake through that hairpin. He's done that, I think, 2 or 3 times in the past couple of laps now.
I think it's where the drivers are trying to, because in qualifying I saw a lot of into that lows hairpin, which I would insist on calling it.
Oh my
Into
god, no
that lows
traction.
hairpin, their drivers were just throwing the rear. They were just, again, they were just losing it, intentionally trying to get ahead. And I think Ricardo's trying to go for the same tricks here, but softs, brand new softs, and now very worn mediums, and will get even more worn mediums. They're going to struggle to have that same effect, and so it just looks like he just struggles out of the corner, and so he's just not had that time gain on Angelo D'Ortenzio that he would have wanted.
I almost went straight into the wall.
To that exit in the Lowe's hairpin. Leo
To me, just be patient and let them fight a little bit, and hopefully one of them gets some damage.
Because of the increased grip that he has,
That's what I'm doing, but I'm trying to
he's just struggling.
get away from the
Behind, because
guys
there are
behind.
Yep.
no overtaking spots that Ricardo Benzone is slow enough in that Leo can
I
get through.
succeeded, but
Benzone, bit of a wobble there, but Leo unable to take advantage. The next overtaking spot is, if you're brave enough, into here. No, Leo Lund's not quite close enough. Ricardo just quick enough at the right spots at the moment to hold on to that position.
Just slow at that
for the
hairpin.
RB.
Of course, I'm on board here with Nelson Alves in P5 at the moment, of course, on the medium tyres. Looking to close in a little bit on Jan Halliday, but obviously not getting too aggressive, of course, these two.
Oh,
Part
this
of
is a
Aston
shit
Martin,
game.
Part of Williams, but also part of TES, so you could class them as teammates as well at the same time. As we head our way through to back with Nelson, just closing in on Jan.
Tell me wing damage.
Of course, not
None.
really that eager to make a move. It doesn't make much of a
No?
difference for his race if he makes a move or
Nope.
not.
That's good then.
He's losing pace to those in that top 4, or top 3, I should say. As we head our way through the.
Oh my god, I'm scared of this corner now.
Lukomsky is outside the 1 second gap, so has led a train of his own with himself, Daniel, Rishan, Tope, and Felipe, because Felipe's dropped out of it, and Jerry and Liam are way out of it. Not sure what's happened to Liam there, but I just think he's got no confidence.
Yeah, something has happened to Liam Stevens. It just means that he's dropped off since that safety car. He was right in the thick of it, P10, P11, something like that, under the safety car. My game's still telling me that we're under the safety car. We are indeed not. We are green flag racing. But yeah, Liam Stevens really struggling. 6 seconds off Jerry Van Bussel now. And he's just going to be hoping for another crash, for another safety car, which is not out of the question. We've seen 3 retirements so far this race. First, it was Sergio Sobrino on lap 1. Then Daniel Coyer joined him on the exit of the chicane. And then Ben Marples was the latest driver to retire from the session. I say just a few laps ago. It's gone by in a flash. It's been absolutely rip-roaring racing here as Liam Stevens is the second driver to pick up a penalty. The first one was Daniel Kjeltzen, who has 10 seconds, presumably, for speeding in the pit lane, and that will really cost him at the end of the race. At the moment, he drops right down to the back of the field. P13 is where he will end up, and that just means that this move on Simon Lekomsky needs to be made as soon as possible, just to really gap the rest of that field. Although 16 laps on those hards is nothing to. Again a little bit elbows out Lekomsky as Kjeltzen just gets or tries to just bridge that gap and tries to go forward. The Ferrari just following through Lekomsky, who has a slide into the complex, but Kjeltzen unable to capitalise. And now there's 3.5 seconds allegedly between Kjeltzen and Lekomsky. I don't think it's that much. I've had quite a few timing screen issues over the last few weeks, so I think it may not be that much of a gap. Although having a look at it on the track, it may well be. So Lekomsky really struggling on this lap, and he's just really fallen down now. Daniel Kjeltzen looking to make that move at some point soon, because otherwise he's going to come under pressure from Jacobs, from Tope behind. Tope, who's almost reaching now those mediums, the end of that medium stint.
Mediums are starting to drop like bad boys.
Yep.
We'll see a puncher towards the end of the race as they
Hards are
try
just a little bit faster right now, I think.
push those mediums towards the end. Surely not. Surely they've got more about them than that. And Halliday and Alves will be considering the same.
We have no pace for the leaders though.
A lot of these drivers are hoping for another safety car, especially those on 17-lap-old hards, because surely
Oh,
those cars
Benza.
could make it to the end. As what's happened there is that Benzoni? Who's
Yeah.
just still having issues.
Into
with his
Miraba, we
grip?
went really wide and nearly clattered the wall, and Leo Lund for a split second was alongside, but of course couldn't really do much about it into the hairpin. So yeah, very interesting there between those two. And yeah, Riccardo Benzoni is starting to struggle a little bit, especially into some of the braking zones. He's done the same thing at the hairpin. He locks the race completely and kind of goes sideways.
It's into the hairpin where he's trying to throw it like he can in qualifying, but he can't do that in the race. And that just tells me that that's someone who's done time trials and not much else in preparation for this race. He bangs the wall. Leo Lundo cannot find a gap as Benzoni covers the inside into Raskas.
Nicely.
Another wobble. And Leo
Nice game.
will be able to take advantage. The DRS is available for both of them, and it's just been enough for Benzoni to hold onto that position for the time being. Leo Lund will be incredibly frustrated as the gap now is building between Benzoni and D'Ortenzio in front. And Leo Lund, well, he's been pretty much under 2 tenths behind Benzoni for the last 15 laps, something like that. Looking again just to try and force a mistake out of Benzoni, try to apply the pressure. This is where we've seen lots of mistakes from Benzoni as Lund prepares himself for an unsuccessful switchback. The next overtaking zone is into the chicane, and the RB will be preparing himself for that. As power is down on the exit, ERS will be no doubt activated as they head now to the chicane. Is there going to be a move made? No, there's not. And Leo Lund is going to stay behind.
Yeah, my game lagged out completely there. And for some reason, timing screens is broken as well for our top 4. So hopefully that sorts itself out soon, because apparently Riccardo Benzoni is second place, but he's a 10th ahead of Angelo. So explain that to me, please.
I've been having this issue a few
Second
times,
warning, shit.
recently. I've just gotten.
Yep. Gotta just be really careful.
Need to be careful on the rest of the race.
First has 2 warnings.
2 minutes.
2 warnings.
Two-
First place.
Oh, okay. 2 warnings. Yeah, I'm scared as fuck now. What is my blood doing? Any wing damage?
No.
Yeah, alright, Jeff. I will pit this lap, yes. Sure.
Mic off. Mic feedback off.
Of course.
Mic on. Mic feedback on.
I can feel bad tire wear.
Yeah. It's only 30%. But
Can feel a big tire drop.
mm-hmm.
Fuck, I'm scared of this corner now. Cannot take it right. I mean, it's better if I don't take warning then.
Yeah.
Pushing too much and not overtaking Nelson and Jan. Maybe they will get punctured though. Is it possible at least?
It's hard to say. It's close. They're gonna be slow.
Oh my god, what a game. Shut the fuck up, Jeff.
Nelson now has 2 warnings.
Okay. Interesting. Oh mate, if I exited the pits ahead of Jan,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's always if. Fuck it. Shut the fuck up, Jeff. Yeah, he's really slow through this sector now. Fuck.
Third has 2 warnings now. Third has 3 seconds.
Oh my god. Oh! What in the dirt here?
The top 3 are all VA, so I don't think they're going to fight.
Why is it so hard to overtake at Monaco?
Just gonna like print the battery when you see an opportunity.
3 seconds penalty for me.
Yeah. You don't have to overtake.
Fucking impossible to overtake.
To look at the gap behind. 3.7.
I cannot fucking overtake. He's too slow around here, and he have much more traction than me.
Good indeed for him.
Oh my
as
god.
Leo Lund yet again closing in on the back of Riccardo Benzoni as they head their way down to Mirabeau and into the
He's
hairpin.
slow flipping slow
But no
here.
move can be made yet, and I think Leo Lund's not going to really bother
Yeah.
too hard on trying to make the move because he knows
I
that
cannot
either
do
way,
fucking move here.
even if he gets to move for second, he's still going to drop behind Benzoni after lap 39. So, you know, it's not the worst part in the world. He's going to try, though, and keep himself ahead of Nelson Alves. That gap between Leo and Nelson is just over 3 seconds here. So Leo Lund could still get a P4, and Jan Herde would be on for a net P3 at the moment. Of course, if their tyres hang on to the end, which they should do. It's going to be close, though, I think. Very close.
I think so. I think it's going to be really close because quite a few of them switched on lap 1. That's Leotard. Well, that's Dortensio, Benzoni, Leotard, Lukomsky, Keltson, and Jacobs. They all pitted on lap 1, so their tyres will be screaming out if they're managed incorrectly. And they're still taking quite a
What
bit
is he
of
doing?
for the drivers. Benzoni especially, he's starting to struggle with that rear grip, and he's maybe trying to cook those rear tyres in an attempt to stay
What an asshole.
in a straight line. So Benzoni.
What the fuck are you doing?
Could be the first one. I think he may be the first one
What an
to
asshole.
be reaching puncture territory. We've seen an overtake as Jerry Van Bussel and
What the
Felipe
fuck are you
Salsa are
doing?
side by side into the casino section. Van Bussel makes that move stick.
Oh my god, bro, I can't believe that happened.
Just ahead of them, Van Bussel almost made that move as well as Rishan Jacobs to make contact into.
Oh my god, bro, I can't believe that
into
I have seriously big troubles now because of this.
Impossible line around the outside. Keltson trying to just ward him off. He's been unsuccessful, and Jacobs will continue to pressure the Ferrari now as they head into the chicane. Keltson defends the inside. Rishan tries to go even more to the inside, and then he desperately tries to make the corner as Keltson squeezed him so incredibly tight that Jacobs was unable to actually make the corner at a regular speed. And so he's backed out of it. He's now 8/10 behind Keltson. He's going to have to make all that progress up again.
He certainly will. Not ideal there for Rishan and Daniel, of course. Daniel might have got a warning for that, but as he did jump over the exit of the chicane.
That's
so
too much. I start
yeah,
burning
not
and then
ideal
get
at all
him to
for
burn
as
and
this is
then
going to be
have
Keanu
more
Latour here
battery.
on the back of Nelson Alves for P5 in this Grand Prix. Nelson Alves has really dropped back, but Jan Herde has got within a second of Leo Lund here, so very weird. They're both on the same age of tyre, one struggling heavily, and the other one is Yeah, actually doing quite good on pace as Felipe Sousa makes a move ahead of Jerry again. Oh, there we are. I'm going to find them eventually. Going side by side for a moment, and Jerry's dropped all the way back, 7/10 behind, so he must have made a mistake somewhere on the circuit. As yeah, look at Jan Herde, he's within half a second now, so not sure what's happened in the last couple of laps to give Jan Herde some sort of mega pace all of a sudden, but he's right on the back now of our top three. We've got 5 laps to go. It's going to be really touch and go with these 24 lap old mediums if they'll get to the end without having a risk of puncture, because surely they'll be at a puncture risk. They've got to be.
Yeah, I mean, the amount they're taking the curbs, even still.
No way, bro. When I have the fucking opportunity to overtake him, the car doesn't want.
And Leo Lund, by the way, he's on 4 warnings. He's only got 1 more warning to go, and then he'll
Oh.
be by the penalties. But here goes
I hate
Lund
this game so
on
much.
Benzoni into turn number 1.
And my
And
setup
the
also, by the way.
RB makes that move into second place. It's been a long time coming, but with 4 laps to go in this Grand Prix, with Benzoni dropping off there, Tuncio.
What is he doing?
Was now. And so he's going to begin the chase up to the not up to the Aston Martin, up to the Mercedes, sorry, in the lead of this race. And he's already closing that gap down to 1.4 as Benzoni misses his breaking point, tried to come back. Keanu Leotard trying to make a move on Alves, unsuccessful into the hairpin. And yeah, they're slotting back in again. Tope and Felipe Sousa proving me wrong as they're ghosting. And Tope gets ahead of Sousa. The Williams gets ahead of the RB at the Lowe's hairpin. And those 25 lap old mediums somehow ended up taking him past those 25 lap old mediums of the 25 old lap old hards of Felipe Sousa. My brain's gone to sleep, as you may be able to tell. But Jerry Van Bussel, 3 seconds more worth of penalties.
Oh.
Leo Lund has made his way back into the DRS range of Angelo Del Tenzio. So the last 4 laps of this race, it could be very, very interesting in terms of the lead of the race on track. Of course, Leo Lund has 3 seconds.
I hate him so much.
And I believe he just picked up, yeah, he has just picked up his 5th
No more
warning of the
warnings.
race. So he is very, very tight. It will be very, very tight as he heads to the end of this Grand Prix. But he will be making that move on.
What
Angelo
the fuck is he doing?
Possibly can, but he has the pace to do so in the meantime. So we will have to wait and see.
We certainly will. So it's going to be top 8 round. Oh, and yeah, that's his race done and dusted. Unfortunately,
I can be
loses
asked.
most of his front wing.
No
We'll
damage.
continue on, but of course, be so far off our.
No, it's not all good. I have 3 seconds and the people's behind are catching me up.
Here
Fucking
for top 8, of course, leading the
dickhead.
standings going into this one by 4 points to Angelo. So Angelo's going to score 16. He's going to score 0. So the gap will be around 11 points going into the next round in Angelo.
Go fucking faster.
And the mad thing was, Angelo, going onto this game, no one knew who he was. I didn't know who he was. Instantly was at the top of F3, and now he's at the top of F2. What a driver, and what a, just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, he burst onto the scene. I think we've got a few drivers who are bursting onto the scene this year on F124. The handling is so dramatically different that it means that new competitors can rise to the fore. We've got another
That
one
was
coming up. Watch out for Conrad Bohm, is all I'll say, as Keanu Leotard.
the dirtiest defense I ever saw.
As Alves tries to squeeze Leotard and just loses his rear over the bump. And the Red Bull is ahead on track, but his penalty will take.
But I finally got him.
Yep.
Looking for maybe a fastest lap point, or maybe
Let's try to escape now.
his front wing as he comes out of the pits. He will almost be a lap down, and really not the race that the championship leader would have wanted.
It certainly would not. And actually, Leo Lund could still be on course to keep the podium if he can boost some more pace.
Oh my god, I'm so much faster now.
Laps. The gap between Leo and Jan is 2.5 seconds. So Leo Lund could still keep that podium, depending what he does on the back of Angelo here.
Yeah, I mean, he is closing.
To be
the
fast,
back
we need to be
Angelo.
clean. No
Now,
warnings.
There's now a 6 next to that 0, and that is the closest that he has been to Angelo.
No way, did a mistake.
Anyone's been to Angelo D'Ortenzio in the last 20 odd laps. With Riccardo Benzoni pretty much consistently being about 8/10 behind, but Leo Lundy's got.
I can't believe that happened also.
Angelo D'Ortenzio as Simon Lekomsky and Nelson Alves side by side. Alves loses his front wing. There's contact between himself as Kjeldsen.
He screwed me up. Thank you, he slowed me down. And now the guys are.
Oh, and Nelson, that's Jerry.
Hope he gave him no damage though.
Even worse Felipe Sousa just rubbing salt into the wound as he also makes contact with Nelson Alves. And that is the sort of situation where a safety car should be called out. We've only got 1 lap to go, though, of this race. And Nelson Alves just losing that rear. He's going to have to struggle now for 1 more lap. So is Daniel Kjeldsen in P10 and P11. Their fight for the points is truly
Should we use
over,
battery?
as Alves is pretty much guaranteed to take home that 1 point because they both got 10 seconds worth of penalties. More yellow flags as Jeremy
Oh!
retires from the session as he's lost it exactly
Full
the same as
drain.
Daniel Coyer did earlier into the chicane.
Leo Lund.
And now we are down to just 11.
Yep, Leo Lund taking the top spot on the final lap of the Grand Prix. Looking to try and take the victory here around Monaco. On track, of course, will drop back due to his penalty. And we'll see what that gap is and if he can still keep that podium, but it will be very close. If he can indeed, as they head their way down to the hairpin once more. Of course, only 11 finishers in this Grand Prix. A big shame there for Joey Van Bussel, who got himself into some points and unfortunately made a silly mistake at the Nouvelle Chicane and ruined it on the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix as we
Well
head our
burned.
way down to turn number 9 and 10 at the Nouvelle Chicane. We do see Daniel there re-overtaking Nelson Alves and Leo Lund at the front still, leading the way. The gap to leader now, 3.1 here for Leo Lund to keep the podium. He's got it. The gap's 3.5 seconds here, so we will still get a P3 from this race. But what a drive it's been from Angelo. What a drive it's been from Leo Lund. Without a penalty, Leo Lund could have possibly had one of the greatest careers, greatest wins.
No, P6.
Yep. Not bad.
Shit.
I gotta go. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you
Bye.
for the engineer.
Yep. See ya. Thank you for watching, everyone.